what I mean.
This looks crazy. I am literally using a lamp to like do my face. Looks like I'm about to tell you guys like a scary story. Anyways, it is the middle of the night, but I'm gonna come to you guys with this video because I've been gone, but I do have to do my skincare because like I have to do my skincare. So I will be doing my skincare as I do this video. I look crazy, like y'all, I look crazy. I look crazy. Anyways, y'all have seen me at worse. You probably haven't seen me at better, but here we are. So as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Jaclyn Hill. Probably not for the last time. This girl's always in some mess. But we will be talking about her for the last time regarding this lipstick situation. The lipstick fiasco has come to an end because Jaclyn Cosmetics has recalled the lipsticks. Now, I went back to Charlotte this past week, which is where I'm from, and me and my little sister had a very in-depth conversation about the whole Jaclyn Hill lipsticks thingies, and we were literally just in the car on our way to a restaurant just gagging, like just laughing out loud at the fact that this woman is so blatantly a scammer and she does not care. How do you scam people and do not care? That is like so beyond me. We had this whole like, is money that important? Like, after you get a certain amount of money from doing things you never thought would give you money, like in a million years, Jaclyn Hill never would have thought YouTube would make her as famous as she did. When she picked up her camera and started making makeup videos, she never thought she would see millions and millions and millions of dollars later. So now that you have that, why is it surprising? Like, why, when is it just enough? When is it like, you know what? I did well and I don't need to continue to do the shiesty things that I did in my youth. When do you just decide enough is enough? And so we really had a really in-depth conversation because it was just like, what's wrong with Jaclyn Hill? Like, we really need to start questioning who this woman is. Like, how, like, have any of y'all sat back and thought about this? Like, how do you blatantly just rip people off and not care? That's the thing. She knew the lipsticks were going to come out, and she knew they were going to come out, and she knew they were going to be bad. So how do you know the lipsticks are going to be bad? I don't know why I have a headband wrapped around my neck, but yeah, my ear. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place. This video, if y'all watching this, y'all are OGs. What is this? What is this video? But anyway, how do you know you're going to rip people off and you still do it? Like, she knew all this backlash was going to happen because here's the thing. By the way, as you can see, we were talking about how they recalled the lipsticks. Like, I guess now, what? What did you think was going to happen? Did you really think people were just going to be like, whatever? I really do think after the Vault collection, she kind of got a little full of herself in a way. Like, hey, if that could be a complete epic flop and people still are invested in me, I really can't lose anything. And I think that's exactly where she was with it all. Like, what do I have to lose? And I am still on the bandwagon that the lipsticks are old. And you want to know what? When me and my little sister were having the conversation on like what we thought happened to the lipsticks, here's the thing. I'm sure that they're old. I am sure that they're old lipsticks because remember in my video, I made a video a while ago and I said that why was Jaclyn Hill putting out lipsticks? Lipsticks were so 2015. And I said that not thinking it. This is before they even launched. I said it not thinking anything of it. Like, lipsticks are a thing of the past. Like, lipsticks are important, but like putting out an entire set of new lipsticks is just a very 2015 2016 thing to do when people were really invested in liquid lipsticks and satin lips and all lips. Lips were the obsession. So her putting out nude lipsticks in 2019 just seemed off brand. And another thing that my sister actually pointed out, and I would 100% agree, the packaging is old. When I saw the video where she was talking about the lipstick, when she debuted the lipsticks, something about the packaging looked very cheap. And cheap in the sense that we are so beyond that phase of the like glittery but not actually glittery. We're beyond that phase. So the fact that she was using that very old, like I said, 2015, and I know 2015, 2016, and 2014 was not that long ago, but in the makeup time, makeup changes every 6 months. What we're obsessed with changes every 6 months. So the fact that she was using that packaging, all of it, none of it made sense. And I told myself, even in that video, I said, we're over liquid lipsticks. I don't know why she's doing it, but where I missed the mark was, I was like, what could go wrong? I'm pretty sure I might have said what could go wrong in that video. Oh my gosh, everything. So that is another thing where it's just like so many signs point to the fact that this is all old makeup. And like, what did they used to say as a kid? If you do it right the first time, you wouldn't have to redo it. My parents used to always tell me that if you cleaned your room properly the first time, I wouldn't have to send you up there 3 times to continue to clean it. You waste more time fixing the stuff you didn't do before. You waste more time. And that's where Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics finds themselves. If you would have actually just scraped it, if you would have been like, you know what? Yes, we made a large shipment of lipsticks and it's going to be a big loss. It's going to be a big loss to throw all this lipstick out. But to do the lipstick, then decide that you're not going to do Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Probably a lot of people, my sister introduced me to this tea. She was like, is there a thing about how Jaclyn didn't do Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics because her husband, she wanted to be fully separated from her husband and then do it, so that's why she put it on halt? If that's the tea, wow, sis, I would have done the same. But why would you sit there and keep them in a place? I'm sure they were refrigerated. I'm sure they were under a temperature controlled place, but there's only but so much you can do with old makeup. And to me, in my own collection of makeup, what I have seen, lipstick ages the quickest. Lipstick and obviously mascara and eyeliner, because those dry out, and also you'll get all types of styes on your eye if you use it. But lipstick ages very badly. Like, you can tell an old lipstick from a new lipstick. You just can. Therefore, why did she should know that? She has gotten several packages of PR. She knows old stuff. I'm sure she constantly has to go through her collection and she finds old lipsticks. We know lipstick does not stand up for very long. So for you to think you can shelve lipstick for years and it's just gonna be okay, like there's just something fundamentally wrong with Jaclyn Hill. That's where I'm at with it. If all these things are true, there's just something wrong. Like, I've always pointed out, Jaclyn Hill is a liar. I've always said that, even as me liking Jaclyn Hill, because I'm not going to sit here in front, I like Jaclyn Hill. But even in me liking Jaclyn Hill, I knew she was a liar. I knew she scammed, but she never did anything that really crossed the line. To me, Jaclyn Hill is a salesman. Jaclyn Hill is an amazing salesman. She sells ice to Eskimos. Like, she can get you to buy anything. She can get you to believe anything. Therefore, when she would do certain things, that's what I just took it as. I just took it as her being the great salesman that she is. I never took it as her actively trying to steal from people. People would constantly bring that up. Like, I would constantly watch drama channels and all this stuff, and people would say, like, Jaclyn Hill is a whole thief. And I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe that Jaclyn Hill would just defraud her own people who support her. I honestly just thought things were just going wrong. But you don't mess up lipstick launches. Lipstick is the simplest thing you can put on the market. You just don't mess that up. You don't mess up lipstick launches. That's fundamental. That's how I said when in my video when I talked about the first release, I'm just like, that's easy. That's the easy route. So for her to mess up lipstick, I just have to live in the reality that she's just a scammer. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Like I said, she knows when she logs off the computer, y'all don't exist. But this is where they slipped and bumped their head 2 yards. But you took a mile this time. You took a whole mile. And the Jaclyn Cosmetics launch flopped. It completely flopped. You thought that maybe a few people would say how their stuff is bad and it wouldn't be that big a deal. And I want to really believe inside of me she had no clue this was going to happen. Did she lie about the fact that she was very involved in this? I would rather take that Jaclyn lied about being involved in the situation and she just had no clue what was going on with the lipsticks. She just put her name on something and that was it. But I just know that's not the truth. That is not the truth. My boyfriend's here. That is not the truth.
Okay.
That is not the truth whatsoever. She was involved. She was involved in the scam of it all. And it's just like, Jaclyn, we can't win with you. We really can't. I can't defend you. You've just done wrong so many times that it's just like, it's not defendable. So Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics put out a statement. I'll read it. Jaclyn Cosmetics takes consumer feedback very seriously. We reviewed the quality issues related to our So Rich lipsticks and I didn't even know the name of the lipsticks were called So Rich. That's another thing that's very 2015-ish. So Rich lipsticks, come on. And believe our production did not meet our brand standards. Oh, you just gonna be in my video the whole time. Like the whole time.
Me?
Yes, you.
Hold on, man. Let me get my stuff.
I'm so done. So anyways, they say that it didn't meet their brand standards and they're issuing full refunds, including shipping charges to everyone who purchased the product. That is great. But let's get back to the production did not meet our brand standards. As a brand, don't try to separate production and your brand. They're the same thing. Your brand produces the lipstick. Don't try to deflect. That was my main issue with her video explaining the lipsticks. Why would you try to deflect? Y'all are the same. We're not going to sit here and make calls to the lab who made the lipstick being like, so Jaclyn told me y'all did this. Jaclyn told me, no. This is you. You paid this lab. You did the production. It is all the same. It is all the same. If you go to the grocery store and they sell you something that's expired, you're not going to call up the brand. You're going to call the grocery store because the grocery store is who sold you this. It doesn't matter that it's not the grocery store's exact fault that something went wrong. It's the grocery store's job to do quality control. I am buying from the grocery store because I trust them. I choose to give my funds to them. And Jaclyn is no different. You are the person who is to blame if anything goes wrong when it comes to your name. Anything you are putting your name on, anything you are promoting, you are sponsoring, you are selling, you are putting your cosign on. And even more, you're saying it's yours. Therefore, stop with the whole our production and production this. It is not the standards to our brand. This is your brand. We don't know what standards Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics has. Jaclyn Cosmetics. All I keep hearing is standards. Standards this, standards that, standards this. But where are they? Where are they? Where are these standards? That's her favorite thing to say. I hold myself to this. I do this work, that work, this work. But where is it? Somebody show me. Where is the work? Where is the work that shows me Jaclyn Hill has standards? Someone tell me. I have not seen anything from Jaclyn Hill that tells me she has any types of standards. And definitely not from this line. The only thing we have seen from Jaclyn Cosmetics is this lipstick. So don't sit here and put out a PR statement saying that the production was not up to your standards. The production is your standards. A part of standards in the company is production. Period. So you can't sit here and say that production wasn't done well and we don't do that in our company. Our company doesn't work like this. Your company is the production. You approve this. And lastly, why are we living in a world where somehow Jaclyn Cosmetics has no clue what happened after production? I feel like Jaclyn Cosmetics and her PR team and her think that we're dumb. Like we don't know, as a company, you still are supposed to check to make sure what happened in the lab is what you wanted to. You're supposed to check. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is not this big production. It's not this big hoorah. So you are supposed to be at the lab, especially when the ending product comes up, to make sure it's okay. So why is Jaclyn Cosmetics pretending like they had no clue those lipsticks was being shipped out? I'm supposed to believe y'all never looked at those lipsticks. All you had to do was open 100 of the thousands of lipsticks. Quality control 100 of the lipsticks, and you would have seen that something wasn't all right, and you would have pulled them. But no, it goes back to my point. Jaclyn thought that she could still put them out. Yes, a few people are going to get bad lipsticks. They're going to get lipsticks that are not good, but it won't be a big issue. It won't be a big deal. And not enough people will be affected, or not enough people who matter will be affected. So it's good. It's gravy. But what they didn't expect is for it to be where it was, for it to go where it has gone. So now look at you. You have to issue refunds to all of those people because you couldn't clean your room the first time. You missed playing with your friends. You missed going to the movies because you couldn't clean your room when you were told to do so the first time, Miss Hill. Now you miss out on several dollars. You miss out on credibility. You miss out on acclaim. You miss out on just being a valid, wholesome company with morals because you wanted to do things the shiesty way. And now look at you. You look stupid. And the fact that you put up that video after the fact and said that these lipsticks were okay, you still tried to make a coin off of it. That's why I'm really upset. She still tried to make a coin off of it, you guys. She still tried to be like these lipsticks are okay. We had to literally beat Jaclyn Hill and her team over the head for them to take the lipsticks off shelf. What? Why do we have to do that? Why do we, the consumer, have to tell you that you shouldn't have these lipsticks out? Why are we looking out for the best interest of you? What if a whole class action lawsuit came from this? You'd feel stupid, wouldn't you? Like you shot yourself in the foot. You should have been recalled these. I can't take anything Jaclyn Hill says seriously because you went on your channel, you came up with all types of lies as to why this happened when, sis, you look dumb, you look foolish. I am so happy all of y'all are getting y'all money back though. I saw someone in the comments saying mine are nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. When you are paying money for something, nearly perfect doesn't cut it. Nearly perfect. This person is your fan and she's like, very little is wrong with mine. So she's happy she gets to keep her mole infested lipsticks and gets her money back. Sis, if you don't stop putting them things on y'all lips, if you are still putting those lipsticks on your lips, we are going to start a prayer circle for you, because that is absolutely disgusting. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You see how foolish, Jaclyn. Finally, your ways have caught up. And if y'all still are going to support this woman after this, more like, let it go, y'all. Let it go. I am someone who stood by Jaclyn, but this is the very end. The wheels are off. I rode until the wheels fell off, and child, them wheels been off. They are off, you guys. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I just have to bow out gracefully, and that is what I am doing. She tried it, y'all. She scammed y'all, but at least y'all get y'all money back. I think Jaclyn Cosmetics will always be a fraud, but the issue is she'll bounce back, because she'll put out another launch. People will buy it out of curiosity. Curiosity, what? Killed the cat. It's going to kill y'all losing the moldy lipsticks. And the world continues to turn. We've seen it happen several times. I don't expect Jaclyn Cosmetics to lose anything. They don't. She doesn't. That's why she keeps doing this to y'all. Nothing. There's no repercussions. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.